Well, hello there. Now this is going to be my step-by-step process of making clone armour. I've waited I've waited ages since I was a kid and I watched Clone Wars and I got obsessed with clones. Especially Captain Rex, because he's badass. So, yeah, and considering I know absolutely nothing about this is going to be interesting, to say the least. So I thought there were no step-by-step tutorials where I couldn't find any that resonated with me. So I'm going to learn all of this knowledge of all this armour making and all that jazz to there put on and try and communicate it in a way that a thicko like me can understand. So we'll see that this one is going to be showing you the armour and stuff. I'm not making anything today, no. But I shall show my equipment. So I have some special scissors to cut the armour. I have some white Velcro. I have some braces because you need to make like a nappy for the clone. Yay. And I've got some super duper glue. So yeah. Let's see the armour. Some people ask, "Hey Luke, how did you get that all the way from Camino over here?" Well, don't kid yourself. It's from 850 Armour Works in the United States of America, and it took a long ass time to get here. But yeah, this is the armour. We have some leg bits here. We have a cock thing, front and back. The chest and the abs, legs, shoulders. There's shoulders. Some knees, some various belt things, some more leg stuff, forearms, elbows, hand things, legs, and this is an amazing thing. It's a toy gun, but painted up. It'll be pretty okay. But yeah, this is the it's solid, and you got a nut. And it's pretty decent. Again, it's my first kit. The only downside I would say is where is it? One of the pieces does in fact, this one, it's cut. It came cut right to the end, over the bit that you want it to be. So yeah, I don't know how much of an issue that's going to be, but again, we'll learn, we'll see. So as I mentioned, yeah, they were from 850 Armour Works. I found they were the cheapest ones online for especially clone armour. Dollars wise, I think it was $400, which is £340. I can't remember. But stupid me, I didn't take into account that it's from America and it shall need shipping, so I needed to pay £100 for it to go through customs basically. So that was another thing on top, but again, it's still cheaper than trying to get work. I don't know, I looked on eBay and there were a couple in the UK, but they were still really expensive. These just seemed the best all around, so even though I had to pay that £100 shipping, it was fine because it's the same. And of course, trying to speak to them, they weren't very on it with responses, which I get. I'm not expecting you to reply straight away, but maybe in the space of 2 weeks. But I don't know if that was because I know they're a small team and because of the whole COVID thing. This was a bit before COVID actually. But yeah, I don't know. But hey ho, that was that. It took a while to come, and it eventually arrived in... No, yeah, it took a while to come because they needed new plastic and they needed this, that and the other. So overall, I think I ordered it in January. and it eventually arrived in April, and it said it would take a month to like 3. But again, I've got it now. That's all I care about. Just to top it off, Parcel Force, who was supposed to deliver it, after paying the shipping charges, they didn't. I phoned them up like 4 times to try and sort it out, and they didn't. And when I went there to eventually pick it up, and I was like, "Where's my parcel?" They were like, "Oh, it's right here. It's been here for like 3 weeks. We don't know why it hasn't been delivered. We're sorry about that." And I thought, I don't care. I finally got my clone armor. So here it is. It's been a little bit of a trip. We're gonna get there though, aren't we? We'll get there. Yeah. I misplaced them at the moment, but it did also come with like the little things. So it has like a back plate to stick on there, bit of PVC pipe and some molded things for the back grenade thing, and a couple of like molded bits for the goodness me, what's it called? The communicator thing, yeah, and for here to the brace bracket things over the shoulders. Yeah, so it came with them. So the helmet as well, if you want to get like one that's molded and like done like really nice, they're like 300 quid, and that's like essentially almost the same price as the armor. So me and a good friend who is very good at all this kind of shit, John, I bought 2 clone helmets, the toy ones from like 2008, and they're like the visor is really wide on it, so he just cut some plastic and he's going to put it in to make it look more authentic, and a bit of like covering up the some of the buttons and stuff will do it. And you know, I got them for like £10, so I would prefer for it not to look 501st like thing and save like 200 plus quid. So who's a real winner here? But yeah, ultimately I'll talk about my brief plan for this. So eventually I want to make like a clone fan film thing. So I'm going to create a pure white Camino, perfect looking clone first. So I've got 2 helmets for myself. Film loads of green screen stuff with that. Then I'm going to do create a 501st Trooper, so I can like put the paint the arms blue, create a helmet, have blue down, have 501st, film a bunch of stuff with that. Then I'm going to create my own Trooper, so I can alternate it. So that's why I've got the rifle here and stuff, and create like a heavy, inspired from like Battlefront Trooper, so I can customize the first mask. And once that's done, then because it'll only be the arms that are blue, just need to add the Karma pauldron, pistol holsters things and all that stuff to be Rex, and then do the other mask, helmet even, for Rex with the finder thing. So that's that, and yeah, so eventually it will be Rex, but then I can just change the helmet, take the pauldron off and all that stuff if I want to be my own clone that I'm going to do to go around with this, and maybe one day get a sentry cannon, because they're just badass. Just